So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running.
Portugal have traditionally produced wide men of great flair, and Luis Figo is one of their finest.
Without question.
Yeah, he doesn't have explosive pace to call upon, so he's become a master of dropping the shoulder and making those slalom-like movements to progress.
Now it's Cruyff. He's in a great position here. Schneider showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tanucci does really well to win the ball there. Now he's off and running. Lahm. Schneider. Real chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic, looking for options for movement. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Guardiola makes the interception. And this is Cruyff.
Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Cannavaro is there, and he can pick it up. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, it's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Liverpool with another corner. Corner number 2 then. Chouameni can get it clear. Threads one in. Mbappe picks it up out wide. And that's played in low. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Drogba. Drogba is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's on it, can he get away? Desailly did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Drogba. Takes a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that's well seen too. Can he get it through? It's an inviting looking ball, that. Schneider. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Rijkaard. Now it's Drogba. And it's Robertson. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's certainly onside here. He has a look up. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Figo. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Chouameni. Over to the right flank. Shot could be on. And Cruyff! This time, surely! Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Figo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, he's just misjudged that one.
Borussia Dortmund are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Getting up there! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Borussia Dortmund certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, it's Dembele. That's a throw. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Robertson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe. And this is Drogba. Oh, no joy this time. Wriggles his way through. Goes for goal! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Liverpool got as close can be right on the whistle, but it was not to be.
Just a quick announcement. We would like
So
to
we reached the
inform you
halfway
that
point.
CCTV
Well, both
is now
sides
in
have been
operation
full
for your
of
safety.
effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Corner number 3 coming up. He's rising! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Drogba certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
That has been slung wide. This is a promising build-up. Just eases him off the ball. Rijkaard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's clever. This looks promising.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Schneider. Cruyff. Spread to the right. No, it's come to nothing. That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Drogba. And here's Dembele. Dembele! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Figo. No way through there. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, he's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Liverpool have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Oh, what has happened here? Figo. Pass is just off target. Now he's off and running. Mbappe. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Schneider. Now it's Schneider. Now it's Figo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good effort! Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Robertson. Great vision. Always onto this. Bellingham gets flagged offside.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Schneider. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked out the run. Ibrahimovic couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Drogba engages and forces him off the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Figo. Oh, it's come loose. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a shade optimistic. Van Dijk, tidy with his distribution. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Knocks it into space. And the finish! Johan Cruyff, unequalled in the history of our beautiful game. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending.
After 87 minutes,
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Borussia Dortmund give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Four added minutes on the board. Now it's Xabi Alonso. That's been slipped through. Chance, surely! And that's a good finish. They have stolen level at the last. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And that's that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Drogba picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting
Any reflections
traffic
on what
to be
you've
heavy
seen,
after
Jim?
the final
Yeah,
whistle
this
today.
looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So just time for me to say thanks. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So that's got things underway.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And it's more a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Beckenbauer getting this one clear, and he's quick to snatch it back. Van Basten engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Van Basten. Mbappe chasing after it. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Yaya Toure. Cross from Robertson. Towering header! Wow, that's a fine save. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Albert Ferrer. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Punched away. Elise's cross. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls.
Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Van Basten. And it's Doué. Doué. Oh, this is a very good run. And here's Van Basten. Now there's Pedri! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Liverpool clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum and
the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, it's Dembele. He's got away, hangs in a cross. Albert Ferrer getting this one clear. Yaya Toure proves too strong. It's a pretty loose pass. Elise. Shifted it to the flank. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, cracking ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's Van Basten. Van Basten. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe finds himself offside. Oh, what has happened here? Big chance! Yaya Toure. And they can counter here. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Robertson picks it up out wide. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. And he cuts out the supply. That has not gone well. Robertson. Ball played for Rijkaard. And here's Yaya Toure. Spread it left. Liverpool claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And a header! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Rijkaard is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Drogba. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckenbauer. He's shifting through the gears, and the shot! Oh, it's come loose. That's another chance. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Just a
So
quick
we reached the
request
halfway
today for
point.
everybody to please
Liverpool
kindly
certainly
remove any
have
cars
plenty of
parked
positives
on the
to
road
take
outside
from
the
that
stadium.
first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So, into the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Knocks it into space. And this is Yaya Toure, played in by... Impressive jump! Oh, he's hit the bar! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
That's a sharp pass. Pedri charging forward, the ball at his feet. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Goes for a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Looking for the run. Well read. And the danger is averted. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. It's a good foot in there. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Space for him to turn and look. Right card. Here's the team's great visionary. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Olise making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, that's fabulous. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Howson cuts it out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Doué. Nuno Mendes. He is through here. That's very neat. He's dealt with that really well. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13, Olise. Number
Cross
18,
from Robertson.
Here's what he doing.
It's claimed by the keeper.
Number 22,
Liverpool really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Yamal. Number 27, Serginho. Number 8.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Number 4, Adams.
Judge, surely! That is decidedly lacking.
Liverpool really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Beckenbauer. And that could set him on his way. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Liverpool are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. And he's managed to get free. And he can thump it away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, Dogged defence on the other. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, it's Dembele. He has found the way through. Mbappe!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Two added minutes
Fighting
has
looking
been
ball, that.
indicated.
And he's picked it up out wide. Delivery from Mbappe. And that was very necessary. And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
Thoughts on what we've just seen? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes.
Terrific effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, that's clever. Rodri. Messi. Oh, it's Dembele. Yamal has it out wide and in space. And he shoots! This time, surely!
Manchester definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
And the shot! Robertson goes long. Dembele might just make this. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still...
Towering header! Messi. Kane. Can he get on the end of this? Robertson has the space to scheme. Messi. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted...
Kane! And it's come back out to him.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And this is Drogba. Xabi Alonso. Messi. This is a promising build-up. Doku. He's beaten the last man. Now can he find a finish? Cannavaro. Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Yamal. Messi. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Now it's Drogba. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Doku stood his ground strongly. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Now it's Doku. Threads one in. He's onside. Doku! Off the post. It's a good... And a header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
30 minutes gone. Messi. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Mbappe. Looking for options for movement.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Kane. Here's Doku. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's picked his way through.
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Dembele. Nice interception, well timed.
Manchester have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
It's Dembele! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now it's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Dembele. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, such a clever touch. Now that looks a decent ball. That's going across goal. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. That's it, 45 minutes up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. The second half is up and running.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little...
And the shot! And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. How they've waited. Now they have it. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He won't be happy with that one. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Drogba. Nice bit of trickery. He's going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Time and again they are repelled, looking to pass their way up the pitch. 60 minutes played. Bellingham picks it up out wide. Passes short and sharp. Drogba! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Dembele does well to get it back. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. No way through. Now then, the ball's come loose. Doku. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Liverpool really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Oh, good effort! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Dembele. That pass has been well intercepted. Bellingham shoots! And it's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Is number 20, Didier Drogba.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Forced to go. And Messi! Can he spark a counter here? Driving on and making good progress. Now, can they get him away? Real chance! And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Number 11.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
That has been cut short.
Liverpool surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Chance for a shot! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Drives it in. Messi. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Yamal. And this is Dembele! And again! Now that's a real chance missed.
Doku fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, he's burst through. Played out towards the right wing.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, it's hit the post! Doku. Now, what about a counter-attack? No, that's been intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Shot, surely! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Liverpool now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think,
And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Yaya Toure claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick
The end of the
reminder to let you
game.
know that you'll
Reflections.
be able to catch today's
That is a
match
superb win.
broadcast
This is
live
one
on
of
the
those
Club's
games
FM
where the
station.
result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
That's it for tonight's match. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. Well, there is the steely focus of the man many would read. Wirtz! That was quite a hit. The pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Bellingham. Wirtz. Shifted it to the flank. Now, can they get him away? Mendes finding himself in space. Oh, that's fabulous. And a header! Harmlessly behind. Howson. Spread it left. Williams. And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's well spotted. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Liverpool still without a single shot on target. He is through here! And that has left him in a heap. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Hakimi got a long way forward to join the attack. And he's decided to go for it. Locatelli.
Botafogo really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Drogba. Drogba going forward. He's had a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side. Dembele! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Bellingham, Drogba. Oh, that was vital. Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out. Oh, good effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
That'll be a throw. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk proves too strong, too smart. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That has not gone well. Bellingham. Wirtz.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Bullish header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Toure in acres of space out wide. Mbappe! Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Threads one in. It's a really well-measured ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Strokes it back. Gehi is the guilty party there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Wonderful!
Well, what a great goal from a great player. An absolutely glorious strike, just when no one expected it. A real mood changer right on half-time too. Now, all of a sudden, they're going into the break on a real high.
Oh, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Liverpool have taken the lead.
Well, I think the...
Header! In he goes again! Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Robertson. Bellingham. Xavi Simons looking to receive it in space. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's got away. Produces a cross. And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Liverpool go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Liverpool can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 14, camisa 8.
Down to business again. Liverpool leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And no, that was never going to make it. And that's been won straight back. Aimed beyond the defence. Gehi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vitz. The message is clear, none shall pass. Rolls it backwards. And this is Drogba. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Drogba. And it's Bellingham. And he whips it in. Bellingham. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And it's Hakimi. He's a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And this is Drogba. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely shaped cross. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And the shots!
Botafogo really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Quick look, then plays it in. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's Dembele. And he was quick to react. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Drogba. Xavi Simons, foot in. Now it's Drogba. Nicely spread. Mendes gets across to intercept that. And he cuts out the supply. Nuno Mendes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Drogba. Thinks about the shot. Bellingham. Gavi. Oh, good spread. It's a promising position. Knocks it into space. Tries to pass it through. Big chance! It's a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 15.
So we have movement on both benches. We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Botafogo really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Played out to the left flank. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Greenwood. Driving on and making good progress. And he's looking at the referee, and the ref shoots! That is great defending, so alert. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's made its way to him. Now Who's going to be first to this? Decent chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Well, that's well seen too. Nuno Mendes. He's in plenty of space here. Nuno Mendes is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Greenwood running with intent. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Greenwood. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! So close, but that is as good as it gets. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Alexander-Arnold taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Liverpool can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled out
today's
all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Well, here we go then with this bundle of joy and excitement that has always been Ronaldinho. His career, a thing of legend. But Jim, if you were to name just one game that defines him, it would be,
Well, I think undoubtedly it has to be the away game in Madrid back in 2005. He himself scored 2 second-half goals, but I can never forget the scenes when the home fans started applauding him. The moment when even the worst of enemies had to admire what he did on that night.
it was an extraordinary sight. Flamengo are looking to break at pace. And he was quick to react. Tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that was very necessary. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's fabulous. Cruyff. Oh, he's had a shot! Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Flamengo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Belletti. Griezmann. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. Great chance! And for a moment, time stood still. He's a sharp little ball here. Yaya Toure delivers.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Great vision. Griezmann. And he's being shifted off it. There will be a throw-in. Cannavaro goes back to front.
Liverpool really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Dembele. And he's managed to get free. Now that looks a decent ball. Bellingham! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Belletti. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Drogba.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's worked it through. Nedved.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's delightful. Dembele's delivery. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And this is Cruyff. And he welcomes it in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Dembele is always looking to break lines. Shot could be on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Always onto this. Picked out brilliant. It's Griezmann! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Griezmann is offering a right smile there.
Flamengo with the corner, they're first. Ronaldinho goes short. He's having a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Caceres promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Griezmann. Ronaldinho! Oh, well hit, very well hit actually. No, again there's no way through. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. And that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Drogba. Caceres gets across to intercept that. Rijkaard running with the ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And this is Griezmann. Bellingham. Dembele quietly. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Liverpool finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Liverpool really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Serginho. Looking to play him in. And the finish! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This for genuine comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Alexander-Arnold, aimed at the far side. Belletti, Albert Ferrer. And it's Belletti.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shapes to shoot! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Tries a shot! He's got a goal! They are playing them off the park. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Albert Ferrer makes the interception. Can he get on the end of this? It's Drogba! He's put it wide.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Cruyff. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Played through for the wide man. Keeper's dealt with that. Driving forward. Nedved. That has been cut short. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final.
Bellingham! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Nedved. Oh, this looks sharp. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Some resolute defending there. He's got away. Laid back.
He had nobody else to help out.
It's Drogba! And that's past the post.
Liverpool certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Nedved. Ronaldinho. Aims beyond the defence. Tries to pass it through. And it's Serginho. And he skips past his man. And this is Griezmann. Has a look and plays it forward.
Griezmann really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Dembele. Serginho. Some really good ball movement. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a key interception. Albert Ferrer. Nedved. And it's Nedved. Xavi Alonso. Serginho. Knocks it into space. Ronaldinho. Van Dijk gives no quarter whatsoever. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
There will be 3 minutes.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played in by Roberts. Impressive jump! And it's in! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh no, this does not look good. Porto have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Porto with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. And the shot! Bellingham clears without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Knocks it into space, and it's Drogba.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bellingham. Drogba. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Mbappe. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, it's come loose. He's gone for goal. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Dembele is onto it in a flash. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Such good technique.
Alexander-Arnold. And this is Dembele. Eze. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side.
Yaya Toure! And again! Now, who's... And he scores! Oh, but the flag's up.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Delivered in. Oh, well played. That's a sharp pass. Makaleli can see things others simply cannot. Pass somewhat off target. Drogba. Looking to play him in. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off and it wasn't the best decision.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham. Now it's Drogba.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Eze really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Porto have their second corner now. Pele goes short. Nice interception, well timed. So threatening, and the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
"15 minutes till half-time. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's having a go! It's wide, but only just.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all. Liverpool have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
That pass has been well intercepted. Takes the shot! That was precious close.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target. Porto always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Eze. Oh, this looks sharp. Can he get on the end of this? And a chance!
Goal! Porto! Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Marcou para o Porto, aos 38 minutos de jogo, com a camisola número 17.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Liverpool truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Raul. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Pelé. Always, it's Pelé! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Porto have their third corner. Pelé with the short one. Roll! Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard going forward. Nicely weighted ball. And it's been... Yaya Toure! Oh, what has happened here? He's having a pop! And the keeper could only will that wide of the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
That ball looks a good one. And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Liverpool go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes and we'll be back with the second very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Liverpool can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Dembele. Takes a shot. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Liverpool have obviously gone down this shooting route in the hope of exposing a flaw or two. I think the best thing they can do is just move to plan B.
Makaleli. Now it's Raul. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. And it's Yaya Toure. Drogba. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Liverpool really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. He's having a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Pele, and that could set him on his way. Now it's Count. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Alexander-Arnold. Now, what about a counter-attack? Liverpool couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Eze. Count. A header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, can he get onto this? Raul. Silvestre. Raul. Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably. Your impression so far, Jim?
Liverpool are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Now it's Drogba. Foot in. And it's Yaya Toure. Rafael Varane produces the perfect tackle there. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Bellingham.
Liverpool really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the
big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Makaleli. And here's Count. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Número 10. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 14. Neymar.
Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
That's going wide left. Neymar picks it up out wide. That's a shade optimistic. And he's gone long. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Bellingham. Tries to play it through. Yamal. He's in a great position here.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
The most accurate pass. Now it's Pele. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Alexander-Arnold. That has ended up in no man's land. And he was quick to react. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Van Basten! It's a promising position. He's rising! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Silvestre. And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.